Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Newsgram. Let's talk for a minute about the importance of being your own true, authentic self. Is that how you live your life? Some of us do, but many of us choose to live a lie for whatever reason. Do you know someone like this? And no matter what you say or do, you can't force them to be who they're not, and you can't force someone to make decisions that they don't want to make, even if they're the right decisions. I know I'm saying a lot, and these words can have a double meaning, so let me try to be a bit more specific. Realizing who you truly are is giving yourself permission to not be okay, because admitting you're not okay is exactly what you need in order to move forward from the past. Does all that make sense? This kind of self-discovery is actually giving yourself the opportunity that you need to heal from whatever wounds you may be suffering. Author LaSaga has written a book that addresses these issues. It's called Dragum, and this is an abbreviated version of the synopsis. Naive young Callie craves to venture out into the world. Instead, she falls into a risqué relationship with another woman.
It's not your typical love story. I feel like it's like a love story with oneself.
Dragum is based on a same-sex relationship and everything that goes along with that, including the relationships with her friends, her family, and fitting into the world.
Some people have been misled to think that the book is about a lesbian relationship, but it's more about a queer woman just navigating her world.
And here's how it all began.
She decides to just go out one night. She meets someone online and they make plans to go to this event called LesQ. And she ends up meeting a very attractive lesbian who she cannot take her eyes off of. And she falls in love at first sight, and it almost feels like what has become now a Dragummed night. So in Dragummed is the intuition that's pulling Callie to just do these things that she wouldn't normally do. Like when she's sitting in herself, she wouldn't normally do these things, but Dragum is the greater power that makes her intuition just like go on fire because she can't help but engage. So Dragum is pulling her around, and she can't help but be attracted to this one woman in LesQ.
And she begins settling into life with her newfound love. It's a life her parents do not approve of. So Callie finds herself consumed by the needs of others, and she's forced to fight to find a home in a world that's placed her in a box.
The book really is about Callie gaining what she needs within herself. So she has all these people reaching out, wanting to help her, but that's not what she needs. Like, that's not what her life journey is about or how she needs to grow. So even her parents are reaching out and trying to save her. But I think a message I really want to portray with the book is sometimes we all just have to go through the process and trust the process, that we're all taking this journey, even if it's rough and it's challenging, that it's going to make us stronger in the end, and that it's giving us skills and knowledge that will help our future selves.
Have you heard the expression, it's gotta be their idea? Most people can't or won't appreciate a life decision if they feel forced into it. Life has to take its natural course, whatever that may be.
Sometimes the best way to learn something is to experience it.
Amen. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day about that. I said to him, I am the master of learning from my own mistakes. It's almost like I need to make them and then to learn from them in order to find the right path. I can't just make the right decision first. The problem is, the older I get, the harder it is to recover from some of those decisions. So my advice to you is, if you can keep your mistakes small, do that and listen to your intuition.
There's a part in the book where Callie's subconscious is talking to her. So reading the book, you'll notice there's a difference of font. So in the italic font, you'll notice Callie's subconscious is like I see you, but why are you not paying attention to your Dragum? Like, listen to your intuition. You know the difference. But the difference is Callie still needs to go through this journey to become the woman she's supposed, like, meant to be.
They say one thing about good writers is that they usually write about the things they know, or the things that they are passionate about.
It is based on my true story.
Which leads me back to the parents. In the book, Callie struggles with the expectations of her parents. And when it comes to her newfound relationship, I think it was Oscar Wilde that said, "It is nonetheless true that life imitates art far more than art imitates life."
My dad really wanted to read the book. He couldn't get past chapter 7 because of a sex scene.
Yeah, as a father, I would definitely want to read the book, and I would definitely want to skip the sex scenes. However, as an avid reader, I really have no problem at all with the sex scenes. Do you? I guess the trick is making sure that they aren't nasty.
I've had other friends who are in the LGBT community who've said that when they read sex scenes sometimes in books, it can be kind of cringy, but that they really enjoyed it in this book because it was real. It was not enhanced. I never thought I'd be someone writing like a sex scene, but there's a few of them in there and I don't mind them. I wasn't sure how I would feel about like publishing a book with sex scenes in it, but I think that's life.
Yes, it is. Dragum is a lot about life. It's about love, self-realization, overcoming depression, and navigating through life with well-meaning friends and family that think they know what's best for you. It's about trying to figure it all out. It's about life and everything that goes with it.
Yeah, this book came from me struggling in my 20s.
If you can relate to the feeling of struggling with who you are, you might enjoy Dragum by K.C. LaSaga. It's a K and a small c, LaSaga. Available in all the usual places like Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And yes, of course, we put a link for you in the show's description. And that will do it for another edition of Newsgram from WebTalkRadio.com.